Back to the channel. Today you have a pick pile 1 and 2. It will be a longer video, so if it's not your deal today, it's okay. You are welcome to click out. These ones are usually about 20 minutes long. They're very descriptive, and today we will talk about what is coming toward you in January 2024. We only have a few days left realistically in December, and some of you have actually started to feel the oncomings of when Aquarius moves into Pluto. It's an exciting time, and so I wanted to dedicate a video for you today. Gotta move the kombucha out of the way. We're gonna get started with pile number 1. Timestamp is past 39. So the first pile is not so heavy, okay? Also not too light. I feel like there's a lot of information in both piles for you today. We clarify live, all right? It's not a pre-spread that's out or anything like that. We clarify in front of the camera. So let's get started without further ado, jumping right in. The first pile starts with the Ace of Cups. So you chose this. Let's start to go through your cards, okay? You have the Ace of Cups, obviously, for obvious reasons. We see the saltwater fish are swimming around this cup to invite something warm into the equation, okay? First card is the Ace of Cups. So seal that in your brain. Try to take a mental snapshot as we go along. That way you can follow easily with clarification. The next one is Divine Nudges. I feel like some of you are already feeling this today, or maybe even the past week. It's very Christmassy as you see the wing there and the relation to the 5D world. I'm already getting something. I feel like there's a gift that's in store with the Ace of Cups and the wing here, maybe even connection to astrology and stars. You could be an aficionado for that. You're a fan. You could love to study Orion's belt and things like that. Or maybe you're intrigued when you do some of your spiritual work, meditation, you go towards the stars, okay? Or you're a clinical star in today's reading. Maybe you get the card a lot in readings. We're going to discover that. We read the paragraph behind that oracle card. You have thought power. I don't think I've seen this one before. Thought power with a lot of frequency going on here. I'm just going to put my hand behind the card so you can feel them. Could be something about communicating through telepathy. That's what I'm picking up before we even read it. All right, neon card. I feel like this is one of your big, powerful punches. First tea leaf is scales. Okay, so obviously if you're watching and you're a Libra, you don't have to be. You can resonate with this pile if you're a whole nother sign. You can be an Aries, you can be a Sag, you can be a Cancer, and all of these are resonating within your soul. We have the scales, which means ultimately you are balancing a situation in the here and now. It says keep your life in balance. So there's your first advice, and that's the tea leaf that's showing up. Today, this will be in communities as a larger picture so you can see my table, okay? We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Now, this year's eclipse was huge. It was in Libra when Aries went into the north node, Libra went into the south node, and it was actually in your sign. So expect powerful change. I think this happened or occurred in December. We see bird perched. This is the next one. It's you have a bird. It's perched, however. It's like actually stating the action. Someone is perched in a situation, maybe onlooking. This can be you, and it says waiting for news, a package, or a letter. Maybe even flow to occur, something more smooth as well as what I'm getting, or you are the bird that is sitting on that nice branch. You know, it's kind of leading upward too. It's not a flat branch going this way. It's going up towards the sky. Like this tree is almost perching this bird higher is what I get. All right, so Libra, automatically I feel like this powerful change is happening in your life. In January, we're gonna get clarification cards. That's why we do it live. So let's do a quick shuffle. And I should have looked at the bottom of the deck. That would have been really beautiful. So that'll always remain a mystery what was at the bottom. Okay, let's clarify a few things here. Oh, and another synchronicity. I'm sorry, I'm getting really excited in this morning's one. You have two winged references, two winged creatures here with the bird. And then you also have this divine angel. Let's read the back of it first before we do clarification. When you're ready to develop your spiritual abilities, Spirit and God knows you need to develop more and evolve. It doesn't just set you up for the moment that you're in. They steer you in the right direction for your highest good. Always, right? It says the more you begin to notice these meaningful divine nudges, it can come in the form of numbers, colors, even a favorite object of yours. It's easier for them to multiply and give you the spiritual guidance you need. Be open to the synchronistic signs, please. Welcome them and act on them accordingly, especially if you're shown something more than twice. These signs are that Spirit is there and to help you. I love this card, the divine nudges. And then you also have, like, maybe you're getting the messages through just staying put as the bird perched, or there could be someone in your life who's the bird that's perched. Thought power, let's read your other oracle before we do clarification, okay? And some of you like to write down things you see in videos too. To strengthen your telepathic ability, that's what we picked up on. You can ask a friend to help you with the following exercise before you. Have them choose a photo in your house, a number, a color, or an image from another room or location. Then have them send you it mentally, that what they chose. Just relax and be open and receptive to the receiving. Give off exactly what you want to receive. There's been exercises, and excuse me, I really love today's pile. There's been exercises, Librianos, in the past where people have sent each other either a signal of a number or a specific, maybe animal, or just something really simple to guess. And I feel like it's actually saying in this card, somebody has telepathic connection to you now. It can be an ancestor. It can be someone in your waking life. You're connected to them romantically, or you have a specific relationship that's very telepathic with a friend. I'm getting here, even a best friend can sometimes read your mind as well. Expect powerful change. So we're going to go ahead and clarify. Angels and guides, can you please show us the wing and the Ace of Cups? We're going to do that wing and Ace of Cups first. What's coming in on the manifestation for January? Thank you. Just one card, a King of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups card that you saw with the saltwater environment is bringing in a very stabilized, mature individual. For my men, this lady owns a business. She probably is a King of Pentacles in real life to ground the energy for you and to make it more modern as well. For my females, a stable partner, I feel that is caring, because Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they can come in with that stability. They're very good with not only business, money, but a King of Pentacles is responsible. So this is what's showing up for you. In 2024, don't get scared if they don't come in as an earth sign. They are just coming in as this energy right here, the King of Pentacles. Also caring about what's going to happen in the future. They care about a house. They care about finances. They want to be responsible. And you will know because they come in as that TVC, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 3 clarifying cards for him, please. 10 of Cups. This person is also looking for ultimate happiness and a wave of that with a husband or wife or a partner. Tu novias y tu novias. Boyfriend and girlfriend. So they are looking for happiness too. I feel like in the past, the channel that I feel from these cards today is the King of Pentacles wants to result in a normal relationship, okay? Doesn't involve any toxic fighting. I feel like this person is tired of that, as well as you, Libra. And I think that this powerful change could be coming in via a relationship, because we have the King here. Any other messages on top of that? Can I get more information? We have a 5 of Cups. I think this is the past with you, Libras. Sentiently, and I have to go with what the card's saying, I feel like that's your energy with dealing with people. So you're moving into a 10 of Cups season, maybe even provided by a King of Pentacles, okay? You will know too, because they can have water. I have the 5 to the 10 of Cups, which signifies somewhere water in their chart, or yours. The Magician. Let's go to the next card. Gemini, Virgo, you're manifesting. This is so beautiful. I'm going to move over pile number 2 here. We have the bird that's perched, and I feel like because you're a Libra and you're receiving this reading today with the scales, you have all been about manifesting. You're tired of watching readings where an old person is brought in or the feeling of that is mentioned, because you optimistically look for the new. Okay, maybe even a higher connection here with thought power. Your Ace of Cups as well, I want to clarify this off to the side. The Ace of Cups, it speaks about new beginnings. All of the aces do, right? So we want to talk about how this ace affects you going forward. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups for today's pick-a-pile. I do think the Six of Cups has a remembrance to it. It's a soft remembrance. It no longer makes you sad. I feel like you learn from the Six of Cups actively. Okay, so whenever you see the card nowadays, nothing sad about it. I think you just, this bird perched is so amazing. You might look at it in a whole new way to provide warmth to your stability at this time. Maybe there was a time when there wasn't a lot of stability, things were rocky, but it only serves you as good memory now to work from that. And maybe even you work away from nostalgia so you don't dwell too much. So think about that Six of Cups that's appearing in your pick-a-pile. How does it affect you these days? I know the Six of Cups for me, I can easily dwell there, and I try to draw myself out of the Six of Cups and maybe just remember some good music, good times with people, and I don't try to stay there too long. So just a little advice with the Six of Cups. Can I see the Ace, please? Give me some cards, please, for some guidance. The Hierophant. I think you want to be betrothed and married to someone who's honest, okay? Of course, but with plenty of that in the relationship. The Hierophant is the highest of the high. Taurus too could be coming in for you. We have a Sagittarius coming in for you. I feel like if you dealt with a Sagittarius in the past, you could be meeting someone with Sagittarius just in their chart. The Knight of Wands is coming in with a message. They have action to them, the Knights. They're all action oriented. They all move really fast too, except for that Knight of Pentacles, the pesky knight that moves slow. We have a Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is destiny. You know it's divine too. You know you're being guided. Might be those angel numbers. Might even be those divine nudges from the card with the wing that you saw. What is this Wheel of Fortune? Let's actually get to the meat of the Wheel of Fortune then. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. I think work on yourself first. There's something about, when I pulled up this card, it was like, but you have to work on yourself first. And it came in like that. So the Seven of Pentacles is aligning yourself with a particular partner. Maybe they're going to be on a certain path that you go down because of an investment or because you decided to be solo for a little while. You might meet this person in the spring, maybe not right away in January 2024, but it looks like there's love energies with you in 2024 to possibly meet someone and just begin a friendship or run into them. I also think some of you will be co-workers because of that Seven of Pentacles. Sometimes when you see them at work too, they come in and out because you are in passing, right? In the work cubicle or where you work. That one wanted to flip. What was that? High Priestess. You sense a new love is even coming in. I think that you do. I generally feel like you might be feeling these blessings due to time and where you're orienting yourself. Can I get a card on the High Priestess, please? That's huge. It's been in a couple of our readings this week. Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. A commitment that is working. That's what that's telling me. A working relationship which is good for you. And you sense this Three of Pentacles. Maybe other things are hinting you about a collaboration, okay? Whether it's romantic or it involves moving up the corporate ladder or business here, or maybe even your own business. But you sense this Three of Pentacles, okay? That is changing. I'm getting the word like invitees. I don't know what that's about, but invitees, or you're inviting this in your life. Maybe even like, for me personally, I have prayed for this. So maybe you're also praying for these types of relationships, okay? Any more additional messages at the end of this pile? This is a beautiful one. I feel like a commitment could be coming in with a Taurus. I also have water signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Last message of pile number one. Thank you. Page of Wands. There's another one here too. Page of Swords. Someone's already looking into you. That's what that channel tells me. That's what the cards are proposing. The pages come in with a soft, youthful offer. Sometimes they can be spying because the Page of Swords is read as that in the modern day world, or just curious and observing. They're already doing it with the Page of Swords. Could be air. Page of Wands as well. You are going to eventually hear about it, Libras. If you don't think so, I believe you will hear of at least one attractive proposal toward you. And I need to put back these cards because we're going to pile number 2 next. Also, in the beginning, let me know if some of the tea leaves resonated with you. I like to actually hear from you how your reading went. So please let me know today, okay? 1524, we will start pile number 2. And all of these cards, I will make sure that I screenshot them in communities. So we move on now. Pile number 2, 1532. Okay, we have Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. So this pile's a little different already. It has an Ace of Wands. Ace of Inspiration is what it's called. It is a new beginning. When the wand comes in like that with a fiery from the, from Rider-Waite, I should have stated from Technical Tarot. This is a different depiction where her mind is lit up. So that would be affecting the crown chakra. And there's a green flower there, very, very big. She almost looks like an empress as well in the Ace of Wands. Okay, so pile number 2, Libra Taurus energy is already kind of here for you. Sentiently and just as an intuit, I read her as the empress as well. A fiery climax approaches with this red kind of Marsy color. However, it is full moon in Aries. You could have connections to an Aries, either spiritually, you have an Aries in your life, or it's in your chart. And we see here that a climax is approaching to set up for this. Okay, immediately looking down, that climax or this tower, because Aries is the tower too, is setting up for this Ace of Wands. Now, we will look at the rest of the pile because we have to see how it's affecting you. We have the Trust card. This situation is calling for you to just have faith. Yeah, we could have lost parts of it the last few weeks, maybe even steered in a wrong direction with our intuition. You need to trust this situation. I think it's pointing to your crown area. This trust is saying, pay attention to the signals that are coming to that area, your cranium, your crown, how that's being emphasized right now. Could be with an occupation even, and your status there. I feel like this one is more lifestyle coming in. Your tea leaf is butterfly. Butterfly, a change for the better. So this one is a monarch, I believe, with the golden wings and the black, which is surrounding the outline of the butterfly. What's so strange already, and I'm just going to tell you how it resonates for your reader. My mother, who passed away a long time ago in the 80s, she loved these butterflies, and she also was an Aries. So I think pile number 2 might even be for your reader, but let's keep going forward, and please share with me too how these piles affect you. So I want to know the resonation today. Butterfly and a new beginning. With also them popping out of the cocoon, they prepare from transformation to be this beautiful butterfly, and they fly away. They often fly away to a new beginning, right? It's depicted in fairy tales, Hans Christian Andersen books, and some of the movies that maybe you grew up on. They always depict a butterfly going to a new beginning. So I just want to mention this tea leaf because there's already a connection with some of these cards. Caterpillar, so another insect. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. I also want to say, like, it's looming as well. And if you look, these two are always outside. They are affected by sunlight. They have a relationship to plants. So I feel like some of you are planting new ground on top of new soil, maybe even physically doing this too, okay? You might even be someone who enjoys planting or gardening, or you like to cultivate that in your backyard. Maybe some of you take your pets out and you enjoy the afternoon doing something of this sort. But it's also about starting a new business. You know, planting can be planting seeds as well. Okay, Ace of Wands pile. So you also have the Six of Cups in a main card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with our Amber Heard beautiful blue card. This Six of Cups speaks about her. It's very different. It speaks about her looking at the childhood version of herself and noticing the changes and the story. So with this Six of Cups by the Muse Tarot, it's a little bit different because it concentrates on self-protection and self-love, and also what is to come out of that, which shows me that the butterfly could also be you. You're asked to trust your intuition, and that, look at the points of interest here. Her head is also highlighted, her arm, and maybe it's pointing more to her heart because it's kind of missing from the mirror there. It's asking to like trust those points of interest. Maybe in this 2024, following your heart is very, very important. Last card. It is the Knight of Cups, and it's also romantic. We were going to clarify him and the Six of Cups and Caterpillar. I already see a distinction, a very, very big distinction between someone coming from a very maybe destroyed past and heading towards a Knight of Cups, which might even be their own romanticism, the fact that they're exciting a new button in their life. So 2024 looks good for this particular Libra or sign that is watching. We are going to do a quick shuffle with the desk here because I need this for clarifiers too. What are we looking at for January 2024 for pile number 2? What are we looking at here? What's the main messages? And we will also check bottom of the deck for this round as well. The biggest energy that is beautiful here is almost like that planting of a seed. I want to get to the meat of that message for you. I think pile number 2, that one is sort of the climax here for this particular pile. All right, let's look at the Six of Cups. Can I have a few messages for that? The Chariot. The Chariot comes out for this blue card for you to take action, okay? Anything from the past that no longer is serving you in the moment, or it just gets you down some days, that could be potential here. It's asking every time you get to that place, start to gain momentum, all right? We're gonna clarify the Chariot too. That's Cancer. Why is the Cancer energy the advice for pile number 2 in January? The Six of Cups came back again because it's been too much time living in the past is what I'm getting. Sometimes thinking there. Again, I mentioned dwelling in pile number 1. The Six of Cups should only inspire you going forward, okay? And also it could be something that you have to reach out from the past, maybe some type of love, a technique, maybe even here a belief that you really, really forgot in the past. So think about that today. Six of Cups tripled up in this reading. That's interesting for today. Six of Cups for Libra, please. Big message. Justice. Everything is being returned. Karmic value is being returned to the person watching. I do get a sense with this in the past. Maybe someone did not realize your value as a butterfly. They overlooked it. They mistook it. They could have even misdefined that, Libra. And I'm sensing a family member in pile number 2, or someone that just heavily overlooked your personal value. I think you always knew it though. Your nostalgia always brought you back to a grounding energy. Justice is being restored. We have a huge major arcana for you today, and justice can have multiple meanings attached to it. So I'd like you to pinpoint what that could be for you. What is justice in terms of changing 2024? Okay, could be even a court case, your relationship to someone, and maybe even here you're looking at deeper relationships from the Six of Cups. Okay, I'm also getting you've come a long way with this particular pile. Caterpillar and Butterfly tell me so. All right, conclusion. Pile number 2 got Wheel of Fortune too. Yes. So this one is Wheel of Fortune as well. Both piles end with major arcana energy. Again, I want you to remember that this flipped over for pile 2. How is the Wheel of Fortune different in pile number 2 today? Can I please see that? My guides and angels, how is pile number 2 different from pile number 1? From pile number 1. Six of Swords. Okay, so healing, it is different due to the healing. It is different because your options are going to start charging up here. Things that you can do. I also think opportunities are changing for you in the moment in December. Seven of Cups is the fact that you could choose and you have the ability to do so. You have the ability to do so with the Seven of Cups. It's different because of your healing. You could be a Libra that's healing very differently from pile number 1. You've also chosen maybe to go down religious points of interest. Maybe you collect from Buddhism, Catholicism, and Christianity. So I feel like your healing is just a different method here in pile number 2. Also, maybe even the way you've chosen to heal. Maybe you practice mindfulness. Maybe you sit longer and meditate longer. And we also have the 5 of Pentacles. I do think somebody in your story, and I do have to say it because I have a feeling when I draw a card, the 5 of Pentacles is someone who feels left out of your current path. They feel shut out from the story. Well, why do I get that? What's the 5 of Pentacles? Why do they feel shut out? Aha! They want a current 3 of Cups with you. This person doesn't know what you're up to. In pile number 2, they've been extricated from this pile. I felt it. You could feel even when you breathe. Like, I felt it and I breathe heavy because it's not necessarily that you want to deliver it, but it's the message. So the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. This person's still romantically attracted to you, okay? Whoever it is, can be new or old. The 2 of Cups is just the general breakdown of what this person is feeling. The 5 of Pentacles, was it yesterday? The reading yesterday reflected that that person was in the 5. So this could be talking about them, pile number 2. Someone feels left in the cold, maybe about your story. They don't know a lot. They don't know the current thing with you. What's the 3 of Cups today? Thank you. The 10. Okay. So we end pile number 2 with their overall feeling that I think they want to accomplish happiness and be a part of your life anyway, if that makes sense. They want to be included in what you're doing. It landed right on top of the 6 of Cups right now, and I'll show you image-wise how it looked. It was like this on the table. But the 6 of Cups is you. Let me move to a new deck. A do deck. Let me move to a new one, because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, these 2 very blue cards in pile number 2 are specifically you, okay? And I think that that's how it's going to change in 2024. Can I see January 2024 for pile number 2? 3 outcome cards, final answer, and also to the point, please. To the point, please. For the beautiful Libra, good luck. This would be your conclusion. We have one that's out more than usual. The Magician. I think you've come to a very, very heavy decision in your heart that everything is going to be new. If you notice, the rainbow signifies new beginnings whenever the rain has stopped. The rainbow begins and the prism of colors come in. That's been your attitude. And this one's going to get me because I think that this is you. You are not inviting the old. And the old is currently feeling that. The past is, with the 10 of Cups wanting that with you. And justice is correcting itself as that rainbow, this Magician card. A part of your manifestations are also forming. And I feel like co-creation is happening here because you want it. And you want it really bad. I could feel it. That's why I got verklempt in this video. Almost a tear, but it just didn't want to come out, I think, because I need to stay strong for you guys reading. 7 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. There's also a little bit of options here at the end. 7 of Cups. That's like February too, reading for you. I feel like this extends well into the year. And if you notice, she's like thinking very hard about what to select. So that might be the challenge. 7 of Cups, I'd say that goes until February for some of you that chose pile number 2, okay? I'm getting like a Valentine's feeling from this card today. I do not know why that is the channel. Like February 14, and if you notice, they seem like they are the same female in the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So you can screenshot that. Maybe you can write that in your journal about what that personally means to you privately, okay? We do have a 7 of Swords in pile number 2. 7 of Swords, deceit. Somebody may be working behind the scenes to get your attention. And the Knight of Swords. It eventually comes to you with the Knight of Swords. It's a maybe card. Can I see that 7 of Swords to end this beautiful video? This is one of my favorite pick-a-piles ever, and I'm not just being biased, the Nine of Cups. Someone's like jealous of you being in the Nine of Cups, being content, very happy, taking care of yourself. When you're in the Nine of Cups, there can be that type of envy, okay? And I do think that it's someone that used to hang out with you a lot or spend a lot of time with you. Connection to you too from the past. Why is the Nine of Cups like the heavy Range Rover message of this? Justice. That's the last card. So you have Justice twice, pile number 2. It's saying a bigger message. Number 1, karma is evolving in your story. I also think here that justice is performed in your life right now. There's some things that you purposefully cannot see because there's blessings coming with that Magician card. Maybe even blessings that you're deriving yourself. And just remember, it's somebody feeling maybe karma for your absence in pile number 2, or they understand finally what they did to you. I think it's reminiscing on the past and realizing that you were just enough for them. And it's almost like I'm getting an overlooked feeling from pile number 2. Okay. And if it doesn't resonate, that's the channel I'm getting. So it can be very different for you in pile number 2. We have the Hanged Man actively, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. You might get a business opportunity as well that's shocking. I feel like some of you can come into a promotion that shocks you. You're not expecting it. It requires you to move in January, or you get an offer of some kind, because this 6 of Wands comes in very different. It comes in as an offer today, and the lights, it's almost like Hollywood lights around this female. It inspires this person also to move and move ahead. 6 of Wands. Also the Hanged Man, you get a new perspective, and I think this is the huge major arcana for pile number 2 to maybe even think extra upon extra glance today with this Hanged Man. All right, guys, I gotta end it. It's a half an hour reading. Thank you for your time. Libra will get an in general story today, and I think I'm gonna travel down the water signs. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for your time, your effort. Thank you for the letters too. I've received many letters at Libra Light. I wanna thank you for just being here on the channel, hanging out with me every other day. I wanna thank you for your time. I hope these piles brought you peace, happiness, and also a conclusion. Bye-bye, guys.